Hi, good morning. It's me, Axe Nurse Ifeoma, and today I have a great message. It is a great opportunity. I'm going to share with you how you can make $5,000 in your business as a spiritual online based business in 30 days or less with less than 100 followers. And I wish someone told me this when I was first starting out, but a lot of people, especially these online based business strategies, following every day. You need to be growing 100 followers per day. But what they don't tell you is you don't really need a huge community to make your first $5,000 as a spiritual online based business. And you're in for a great treat because I'm going to give you some free game. And if you really resonate with this training, I'll let you know how you can work with me further at the end of this video. So, you are a spiritual entrepreneur. And what that means, a spiritual entrepreneur is someone that uses their spirituality to make a living. So that doesn't mean you have to be a traditional tarot card reader or psychic. You can focus on holistic wellness. You can help people live a holistic lifestyle. You can help people with the emotional issues. Maybe you went through something in your life, you couldn't find anyone to help you with it, and you had to figure it out. Way you were sharing your story with people, and then people started asking you how you can help them with that same issue, and so you learn slowly but surely to start a business. Spiritual online based business is the leading way to make a living, specifically for Black women who are in their spiritual awakening process. When I mean spiritual awakening, I mean that you just realize that your current life path is not working for you. You're sad, your friendships aren't working, your relationships are falling by the way side, everything is going to crap, and you don't know what's going on until you came across a YouTube video like mine or some other people when they're saying, you know what, you're not really depressed, you're just going through a spiritual awakening, and wake up to the rite of passage of becoming a spiritual healer. Many spiritual healers go through hardship because they need to understand what they need to have the experience of knowing how to navigate through difficult situations. Okay, when you are a spiritual healer, you can't avoid it. You've had a rough childhood, maybe you had domestic abuse, maybe you lost a loved one at a young age, maybe you had losses that people at your age group can relate, right? And so why not make a living doing this? And so when you're going through a spiritual awakening, when you go to your job, you don't feel like it connects anymore. And so you start thinking to yourself, your brain starts spinning and thinking of like, how can I fix things? Because as healers, we were once broken, and then we heal ourselves by getting to the root cause and being in an empowered place. So once you identify that you are now ready to be a spiritual healer, the next step is to make income, because you can't take care of yourself unless you're receiving money, which is a form of energy, right? In exchange to help someone with a service. So when you are a person on social media, and at this current time you've only used social media for personal purposes, not business purposes, you might feel overwhelmed and think, oh, I need a huge following. I need a following of 10,000 people just to make money off in my business. That is wrong. You can get away with just 100 or less people. It's not about the quantity, it's the quality and what type of service you're going to deliver a product and the price point. So that's what I'm going to share with you right now. So say, for example, Black women who are spiritually awakened make their first 5K in their spiritual online based business within 30 days using spiritual marketing methods. So as spiritual healers, the way we run our business is different than the masses. We're not using Facebook ads. We're not using all these fancy things. People are called to our work. They're already in pay and they're searching. So our role is just to be in a consistent place and show up consistently on social media, and the people will find us. And people don't teach that to spiritual healers, specifically Black people. So if you have 100 followers or less on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, this can work on any social media platform. If you have all you need 5 people, your first $5,000 in 30 days or less. And to be completely honest, when I was just starting on my journey 3 years ago, I made my first 5K in my spiritual online based business within 2 weeks, implementing the strategies that I'm going to share with you today. I'm not going to go in too deep because I want you to have enough information so you can implement. And if you want to get into more detail, you can always DM me and I can get into it. So I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. I want you to understand it's all about taking action when it comes to starting an online based business, okay? So your first 30 days, your goal is to make 5K, right? This will be maybe the secret number for you to leave your job or to quit your second job or to have additional income so you can start paying those bills off, right? So for you to make 5K within 30 days, you need to have a service where you perform it live. Maybe you do a phone consult, or you create something, or you have a product, which could be a course, an ebook, a workbook, something that you create once and you sell over and over, and you have it at a price point where people will pay you. So for me, I made my first 5K within 2 weeks when I was just starting out 3 years ago by having one client, and I charged that client $500 for a 3-month container where I was able to support them as a private one-on-one wellness coach. I was helping registered nurses become wellness coaches. First 5K by working with one client. So I didn't have, and I still don't even have 10,000 followers. You know, I used to have an Instagram page that had 40,000 followers, but it was for a different business and I deleted it because you don't need a lot of followers to make 5K. And at that point, at 3 years, I didn't have money for Facebook ads. I didn't have a website. What I did have was Facebook. And so when you are a person and you're passionate about helping people, truly passionate, and you're courageous about sharing your stories, sharing your journey and why you're so passionate about helping people with a particular issue, people are going to feel motivated and called to reach out to you. And as spiritual healers, what I recommend is that you get into an expert place where people reach out to you versus you having to find clients. A lot of the people that reach out to me are like, how do I find clients that would be able to afford my services? And I always tell people, it is not how do you find clients, it's how to help your clients find you. So for you to make your first 5K within 30 days, what I recommend is you have a great product or service that you're able to charge $100 to $5,000. So if you only want to work with one client, your service needs to be $5,000. If you only want to work with less than 100 clients, then you would charge $50 to work with 100 people to help them with a particular issue. If you want to help work with less than 10 people, all you have to do is charge them $500. So 500 times 10 is 5,000. So all you have to do is find 10 people that's willing to pay you $500. Now, if you're like, oh, I only want to work with 5 clients, Ifeoma, then what I would recommend is that you create a service or product that you're confident and you will charge $1,000. Need a lot of people on social media to make $5,000 in your business as a spiritual online entrepreneur. What I recommend is that you develop the confidence, you develop the competence and expertise in your service, and you generously and you shamelessly plug it on social media over and over, and you only need a small community. It's not about quantity when it comes to the spiritual game. Your $5,000 already exists. It exists in other people's wallets. The money is already available to you. The difference is how do you motivate people to realize and see you that you are the expert that they need for a particular issue. Now that is the question. It's not about having a huge community. Let me tell you, it's not about having a huge community. You know, over the past 3 months, I've shifted my business where I've changed things around because I'm not about quantity, is about quality, because when I broke down the numbers, I realized I don't even need a huge community. So why not I just make sure my content on social media is very valuable, rich, so the right people who already are looking for this information are able to find me, and then when they're ready, they will make that investment. It's not if, it's when, because because I show up consistently in my business. If you look up on on this business page, you can see that I post consistently on Facebook. I post consistently on YouTube. I post consistently on Twitter and Instagram. However, my YouTube and my Facebook, you'll see me more because I'm able to do more videos. And that's another thing. When it comes to making your first 5K in 30 days as a spiritual entrepreneur using social media, it's really important that you find a medium that you feel comfortable showing up consistently. I do videos because I love getting on videos. Okay, and so I want you to feel like you understand my personality and get used to seeing my face, so I show up consistently. If you look on my business page, I have over 100 videos that show up at least consistently, and I have a YouTube channel that I've been building over several years, and I have over 100 videos that I've been building consistently. And I have a Facebook group that I've been building consistently. My Facebook group actually has more videos than my YouTube channel because that's where I started, okay? So it's all about how can you show up consistently, all right? Remember, social media is free. You don't even need 100 people to make 5K. You need exactly, if you're brand new, when I first started, I'm not lying to you, I'm dead ass serious. 3 years ago, October 2017, I booked my first client for $5,000, no, $5,500 to work with me one-on-one for 3 months. One client. So if I only had 35 followers on Instagram, which is what I have currently at the moment because I restarted my page, or my Facebook group where I have around 700 people, I don't need a huge community. You just need to be consistent. And I like, gosh, I don't know where to start. I need help focusing. I recommend that you reach out to me because right now I have a great promotion where I'm passionate about supporting 100 spiritually awakened Black women start their online-based business, and not only start their online-based business, make their first $5,000 in 30 days. To be honest with you, a lot of people don't share this with you, but people are starting spiritual online businesses every day. But what they don't tell you is how difficult it is when they don't have guidance to make money. It took me over 6 months to make my first 5K in my business because I didn't have a strategy that I felt aligned with, right? And so when I figured out how simple it was for me to make my first 5K, I've never looked back. And I want to support you, okay? I have a great promotion where I'm able to support 100 spiritually awakened Black women who are serious about starting their business, and they believe that they have something great to offer their world, and they're ready to help people. Okay, so if you are looking for guidance, I just gave you the free game so you're able to do it by yourself. But if you want to get into more deep and you have more of accountability and have my direct attention, so you can really see what it looks like to have a successful spiritual online based business, I recommend that you DM me and I'll let you know about my promotion that I have only literally 100 spots to help. But this is my proven system that's going to help you generate $5,000 in 30 days or less. So what I recommend that you do is you watch this video again. I gave a lot of free advice that you can implement right now and see results within 30 days. However, you want to get into more detail, you're looking for clarity, you don't know what to focus on, you don't know what your expertise is, you don't know how to talk to people on social media, you want help on feeling confident on doing Facebook Lives like I do, then I recommend that you DM me. Again, you don't need me to start your business to make your first 5K because I just gave you the advice that you need to make it. However, if you want more detail, more accountabilities and tools that I use so you can rinse and repeat, then I recommend that you DM me. Talk to you soon.